Yo, this is LOJB3. You're now tuned in to the Casual Fighter Podcast. Let's get it.
Third strike, yo. Yo, check it out now. Third strike, yo.
Welcome to the Casual Fighter Podcast. My name is LLJB3. And with me, I have my fellow HMD brethren. Go ahead and introduce yourselves real quick, just your names.
Yo, it's Epidemic here.
JBJ, you are the producer. What's up?
Zero Beat. I make beats. All right.
Yeah. What's going on, fellas? How's that coronavirus treating you?
I'm in the house, man. Been in the house and like work from home, at least for the time being, until the next, until middle of the next coming week. But just been in here just making beats and gaming and trying to catch up on shit, and of course spending time with the wife, man, and enjoying that. So everything been beautiful. I can't complain too much. It's just hella restrictive and just trying to stay healthy and safe.
What's up? All right. Cool. Yeah. So I guess like to go ahead and start the first episode, the first official episode. You filthy casuals. Let's go ahead and reintroduce ourselves. We were doing test podcasts. So if it's your first time listening, we've been doing test podcasts, basically just trying to get a feel on how we're going to actually record these things. And now we found like a very good like middle ground and just a good process that we're going to be using from here on forward. So now we're going to really introduce ourselves. I'm trying to see who I'm going to start with. I always start with Ken, but man, we're going to start with Ember this time. Epidemic, get your butt in here. Talk about yourself.
Yeah, it's me, Epidemic. What can I start off with? As far as me, music production I've been doing. Find me on the socials, beats_by_EP. Epidemic 006 on the gaming side of things, and just come check me out, come hang. And
man, what fighting games you play though, man?
Oh, fighting games, man. Whew, where can I begin? All right, so I'm gonna try to keep this list short, but I'm gonna just say it. So fighting games I've been playing: Dead Alive 6, Core Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighters, King of Fighters. What's that one on PS4? What is
14.
14. Yeah. Street Fighter 5. I haven't played that in a while, but I'll keep that in the rotation. Then I'm gonna start playing Soul Calibur 6 pretty soon. So yeah.
All right.
Been putting in that work. Oh, can't forget about Mortal Kombat 11 as well. So those are the games that I plan on keeping in my rotation of fighting games. And just, learn a little bit more about the characters and having fun.
Word. All right, JBJR, man, let's start with you next.
What's happening, y'all? JBJR here, fellow podcaster. And so as far as my introduction, I am also a gamer, clearly. I have been playing fighting games for I'll be 33 this year, so well over 25 years, I can tell you that much. Casual, just being casual with I play mainly stuff like Tekken. Tekken been my shit since Tekken 1. That's been the jump off. Yes, sir. Tekken 1 ever since Tekken 1 on the original PlayStation on the big hard ass like 1 foot glass hard ass case. That Tekken.
I remember the case.
The big case, not the big. I remember.
Like big.
Yeah, with the horrible blocky looking Tekken graphics with Gallagher at the very beginning. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Tekken. So yeah, ever since that one, I've been playing pretty much all of them. I do play Street Fighter from time to time. Of course, that was my intro to all that shit with Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat, of course, I'll play that. I run through a lot of Towers of Time shit on there. So most part I don't play too competitively on there. Don't play competitively on a lot of shit, but Tekken is one I probably get down on the most though. probably had the same thing. So catch me on there, JBJR of HMD on PSN.
Word. All right, Zero Beat. It's on you, buddy.
Zero Beat. I haven't been playing much lately, but the last time I was playing something, it was Grand Blue versus Fantasy, whatever. I probably said that wrong because, but it's fun. I had fun playing it. That's probably the last thing I played heavily though, because otherwise I was playing some Street Fighter V, Guilty Gear, KOF. That's about it right now though, because I've mostly been working on my own video game of sorts, so I haven't devoted much time to actually playing video games. But Zero Beat 032 on PSN if I might be on one.
Right. Boy, I be barely seen you.
Like, catch you while you can. Catch you while you can.
Yeah, man.
This man talking about some cash you online. How about that?
A little bit.
All right. My introduction. LLJB3. I will go into that moniker later. But I had that since I was like 13. So yeah, y'all ain't taking that from me. Y'all can't tell me to change it, but y'all can call me JB. That's my initial. Not JBJR, JB3. Let's get that right. He's JBJR. I'm JB3. Anyways, as far as like just a quick introduction. I do art. Used to do a lot of music, a lot of writing, a lot of producing. I do web development. It's like main source of work, and I love the game and I love hip hop. So I'm trying to make both of those mash together. Anyway, as far as like fighting games go, you can pretty much catch me like on Street Fighter V, just trying to get better at that, and just trying to get better at fighting games in general. If I do play another fighting game, it'll probably end up either being like Dragon Ball FighterZ. Very rarely, probably won't see me that often on there. So I actually have every game bought. I just hardly ever play a lot of them because I've been really trying to practice on focus on Street Fighter V. And I might even turn on some Third Strike because I still got the PS3, so I still got online edition. And that still works online, so I'm going to be messing on that.
Hey.
And sometimes I'll pop that in because it's Third Strike, yo.
Man,
One of the best games, man.
Man.
We used to play that game like crazy.
Yeah, it's like one of my personal favorites. Even though it's like one of the most hardest games, like as a filthy casual to try to play. Yeah, man. Like I guess I got into it I really only like fell in love with Third Strike because I still remember. And King, you were there for this. I don't know if Bishop, you were there for that. But back when we had like it wasn't at Game Crazy, it was actually at GameStop. We were all playing, and I double S Shine. Remember I S.
I don't know if I was there that day for that one. Maybe I wasn't there for that day, but I heard about that day.
Yeah, I double S Sean with Chun-Li.
Oh Jesus!
That's not the only time something bad happened to that man too in that game. The Pocket Super was created against him.
Yeah, you're right.
Did he wear the right colors though? Was the right colors being worn?
He didn't actually use that excuse after that one. Not the Pocket one. Against the double S one, he probably did. I can't remember.
I don't remember either. I just know. No, I don't think he said anything. I think he was just that he was that dumbfounded. But like, I don't know what I was smoking that day or what I was eating, what my Wheaties were. But I double S this man. I was like, what? Even I said like, okay, I'm done for the night. I don't gotta prove anything. I don't gotta play nothing.
Hey, it be happening though in Third Strike though. I got to do with a Dudley Rose once over an Aegis Reflector. I threw it over it and then like it landed on his head. It
Damn.
was just me and him in my house, and I was like,
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Jesus.
Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much my introduction. Yeah, you can find me at LLJV3 everywhere. Anyways, first topic. What did I say the first topic was? So, talking about coronavirus stuff, right? I was gonna be like, our first topic would have been like, what's your current favorite fighting game, and like, you know, what's the Pro Tour you've been keeping up with? If you've been keeping up with the Pro Tours or anything, but due to the coronavirus outbreak, yes, I'm saying coronavirus a lot on this stream. Like, if I try to upload this to YouTube, they're gonna like flag me so fast. I'm not even gonna try. But hell, I'm streaming on Facebook too. Now that I think about it, so yeah, due to the Steve Kareem,
nigga, we got podcasts. We all right.
yeah.
wow.
Anyway,
During these current hardships, or you can say
during these current hardships, during the Steve Carino virus,
that Rona.
that Rona, a lot of Pro Tours have been shut down. That's kind of want to talk about that. So for anybody that's like watching that doesn't know what a Pro Tour is, it's basically like, you know, like a circuit. Like, you know how golf has their tours that you go around and you play all these different things for points and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's the same with a lot of different fighting games. They have their own like Pro Tours, kind of set up like golf or tennis, essentially. They start getting your rankings and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of them is shut down. Since I play Street Fighter, the one I follow most is CPT and Capcom Pro Tour. And Capcom Pro Tour is actually shut down their first half because for this year they were going to do something totally different. For 2020, they were going to split up the Pro Tour to two like tours, two halves. They have like season 2020A and 2020B. 2020A has completely been canceled.
Wow.
So,
Not surprised though.
I'm not surprised at all,
Yeah.
and it was the right call, but it does make me very sad. I was really hoping to kind of like get in there and like, you know, talk with people, and there was a certain couple other things behind the scenes that I was going to try to build up, but that's going to have to probably at this time wait until the second half, which starts in July. Now more than ever, I hope, as long as Evo isn't canceled, I'm hoping that Capcom Pro Tour announces that, hey, Evo is this big start-off, kickoff premieres from whatever. Because, like, it fits right neatly into the second half, and now that we don't have, like, half of the tournaments happening on that Pro Tour, like, they need to do something with that. Add Evo on there immediately, since it's a marquee game at the moment. But other news, like I currently live in Chicago, even though I am from St. Louis, like my fellow brethren Zero Beat and JBJR, I currently live in Chicago, where I also roll with Epidemic, who was Chicagoan. So in saying that, Combo Breaker, which is the big like Chicago like fighting game tournament of the year, was officially canceled on Tuesday, I believe. And that hurt my soul. So I've been to the past two Combo Breakers. JBJR was out there with me, and Epidemic came out one day last year. That hurt my damn soul. I started, Combo Breaker was my first ever big event tournament, ever. Like, and the fact that was canceled, and I knew it was coming as soon as I heard the first half of CBT was canceled, and I was like, yeah, there's just no way. Because what happened to Combo Breaker, if you guys weren't aware as well, you know, they had a Brawlhalla tournament, and you know, Brawlhalla actually brings in a lot of money. That was the first thing at Combo Breaker that got canceled. Their entire Brawlhalla entire tour got canceled too, and then Arc System worked to create
That got canceled
completely.
Yep.
And then the domino fell with CBT canceling their first half, which included Combo Breaker. So it's like, with everything going on, it just sucks, man. I don't know. I kind of talked a lot in trying to explain everything, but what are your guys' thoughts on everything?
Yeah, for me, I had a feeling that once I saw the Combo Breaker news, I was like, yeah, I got a feeling everything else is going to be at halt or get canceled. And I was actually looking forward to going to Combo Breaker, to be honest.
Yeah, myself included, man. I'm with y'all, man. Like, I really did enjoy going to Chicago, kicking with y'all, and going to my first actual tournament / convention for this, and it was a dope experience. So it's like, well, I mean, for safety reasons, of course, it's understandable, but it's still just kind of depressing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
It's all expected. It's just the fact that it makes you wonder, like, how long is this gonna be a thing? Like, how many more events are gonna get either canceled or pushed back?
yeah, that the only thing that really tells about that is like, will our people up top get their shit together? And then will these people stay in their damn homes?
Right.
Stay in your house. Go home, Roger. Go home.
Stay home. Only go out when you need to.
Yeah, like, I'm going out only to get essential stuff for like 30 minutes, and I'm coming back. And
I walked outside my house yesterday for like 15 minutes, did some stuff, went right back home.
Stay home, y'all. Y'all got these lovely streams. You got these lovely streamers. You got these lovely podcasts. I've been catching up to No Frills podcast. It's a IC Yikes and Crits Matrix podcast. Shit's hilarious. It's great. Good hearing that insight. Yeah, if you guys not checking that podcast out, check that podcast out. Definitely hit that on
There's
Spotify.
plenty of stuff you can do at home, man.
So much stuff you can do at home.
Learn something new.
Hell yeah, man! I've been making beats and shit. So
Right.
Yeah, this man came out of retirement, started making like 30 beats a night. This man said, "I'm bringing heat. I'm not even going samples. I'm going all original."
My man.
Yeah,
Those samples were harmed in the making of these.
Cause yeah, man. Matter of fact, where is it? I have made a dope ass purchase for those who don't know, who's not hip on any of this kind of thing with music. It's called Omnisphere 2. The proof
That's good for it. Yeah, that's good for yeah, man.
It's in reverse right now, but yes, this is the actual user guide to show that yes, I did buy the shit.
I've heard good things about that.
Man,
Yeah,
it's
me
like,
too.
man, it's like literally just every fucking sound.
Yeah, man, that's
Like,
what's up.
It's a dope purchase. Matter of fact, I was like, what was that? Yeah, it's a dope purchase, man. But yeah, man. So that's been doing that. And then, of course, not just been like, I have had some random stuff ideas on my way.
But yeah, man, the big thing is stay at home. There's a lot of fighting games be played.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out right now.
Yeah, because we got a lot of people, like we got a lot of our local communities going around and like making a bunch of different stuff, which is a good segue into the next topic. This will be the final topic. Local scene shout out. Yeah, man, I got a bunch of people going around like doing certain things. As of right now, and if you don't know what a local scene is like basically, an area where a lot of people that go to play fighting games all convene at one spot. You can like go in there and like participate in their tournaments, or you can play casuals with people, or learn stuff and like how to get better at fighting games. Like, it's simple as that. Like I know I haven't been going as often as I wanted, but when I do go, like, people over there, very, very receptive, very helpful, willing to play with you, willing to give you tips and learn. And they're not dicks about it. So just go and just be like, hey. I think the only little random thing that I had And little situation that I had is going to my local, and I like it's like during the local tournament, like during the local tournament for Street Fighter 5. And I told dude like, hey, can you do me a favor and desync my controller? And I'll let one of the other guys explain that really quick, but I was like, hey, desync my controller. So like nothing will happen like on y'all match coming up. It was like, oh man, you can do it yourself. I'm like, no, I can't. I can't desync my own controller. Like what the I play on pad. Oh my god, thank you. Like so like one of you guys want to explain like what desyncing the controller is for my fellow filthy casuals out there. Feel free. Anybody.
Emperor?
Yeah, who got this one?
I mean, desync to me, remove it from the game so it doesn't remember your controller, so you can walk away.
Exactly.
It's literally just disconnecting your controller from the system. That's all it is. Just make sure it doesn't, so that way it doesn't read, because 9 times out of 10 it's going to be wireless Bluetooth.
Yeah.
With controller. So you have to desync it, or else it'll still read whoever's old controller, or even sometimes depending on the list, sometimes I've seen layout be kind of fucked up. So it's just kind of how it is. So
yeah, essentially it's just have somebody take your controller off. Like you can't clearly desync your own controller. You can turn off your controller, but it's still technically synced to the system. So
you need someone else to kind of do that for you.
Exactly. Which that's why like my irritants with that. Like I can't desync. Okay. So if I accidentally press my PlayStation button in my pocket, or like I put it in my book bag and it just happened to be going off and now it's connected.
But don't get big mad now.
Right. Like I told you to desync my shit.
Oh man, you interrupted our game.
But you didn't desync my controller when I told you to. I'm like, just desync my controller. I'm like, all right, man. It's like, oh no, you do it yourself. I'm like, I swear to you. You ever hear that? Go to the man, just go to the forum.
Just walk away.
Just
walk away.
I'm like, that's what I did. I was like, all right, then. My shit accidentally goes off, and I'm not gonna try to do it on purpose. But if it goes off, don't blame me because I told you to do that shit. That's all I'm saying. That was the dumbest fucking thing. But anyway, but yeah, that was the local thing. I think it's currently the Chicago FGC. They usually convene, before the Steve Carino. They convened at Ignite Gaming Lounge. They actually, and now the way everything's set up, because the old organizer Noah is no longer running it and things, so they got Low Kick Esports to do it, and now they not only run it at Ignite in the Chicago area, they now run Fridays set at the Schaumburg Ignite Gaming Lounge. So now it's it's 2 a week.
Okay.
So on Mondays they're at Ignite Chicago. Fridays they're at Ignite Schaumburg. And then Low Kick Esports also does a thing normally called I gotta look it up too. Low Kick Esports usually has a thing on Saturdays as well, which I think I'm looking on my Twitter right now. They're actually running a Grand Blue Fantasy versus.
All right.
On their Twitch, which is pretty cool. So it's definitely my shout out, my big thing. Normally you can go to twitch.tv/BG Callisto, which BG Callisto is he's usually stream a lot of big tournaments anyway. That's actually a channel you would normally go to if it's not a regular Pro Tour channel like Capcom Fighters or Tekken or System Works for Dragon Ball. Or I think Dragon Ball actually has their own Twitch. So if it's not at any of the Pro Tours thing, that's who you will hit up stream, at least for the Chicago ones. So and for my St. Louis folks over there, what y'all got? Let me need to notate this.
Cause I I ain't heard anything recently myself, actually, because
Shit been kind of tame, man. I mean, kind of honestly, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, because I mean, I feel like what anyone would be trying to do right now, they're trying to shift everything online anyway. But I haven't heard anything one way or the other.
Okay.
At least not personally. But I feel like that's the shift right now, because I mean, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, man. So basically, basically from what my understanding is, and this is kind of like why I need, I think we talked about this last time when we were like doing the test recordings for the podcast. What is in St. Louis in general? What was in St. Louis to begin with, or what is in St. Louis to begin with? Because the only thing I know of from like conversations with like all our friends is like Smash Brothers. That's it. I only know about Smash Brothers news. That's it.
I know it's a Smash scene here. I know that. Because, like, I've been to a tournament myself. I didn't play, but I've been to one. And I know there's been tournaments for several things in the loop, though. But as far as, like, on the regular, I know Smash does stuff, but I don't know about anything else.
Well, I mean, mind you, we definitely got a Tekken community. I can tell you that right now, because shout out to Tasty Steve, he's from here, and shout out to Rick the Ruler, who's from here. We got niggas who play Tekken, so so we have a scene here in St. Louis for Tekken. It's just it's way more local than it is online, because something like Tekken, as we know with most fighting games, it's always better to play local than play online. So I haven't heard too much as the online, to be totally honest with you. I have to probably look up, follow a couple of people I know, like Jody the Great, shout out to him, a couple of people, find out, see what's going on. But I haven't heard too much, honestly. Like usually it was more the in-person scene, like stuff down like the place they used to be writing Sulo. I used to go to, I went to it before. I cannot think of the time. It closed down though recently though. And I think it's now to my time. It'll come to me. But I went to take a tournament there. It came in, it was like 38 competitors. It came in 13th off of maybe a month out of retiring, not playing Tekken at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
So just being honest, like I ain't played Tekken like a couple months like before this. I was like, I'll get like a month and a half practicing just to fool around. And I was working niggas online with no problem, and I was like, let me try this local shit out. Did it very well. Got 13th, and
So I go.
Just like say, I got 13. Said it all casual, like.
I'm
trying. I went there just to see what was going on. So it was a casual thing. Just went to see how we else want to do. I ain't care how far I got.
see. Normally I'll be like, man, because you can say like, hey man, I got 13th at my local, but like, how many players were in the pool though?
Like I said, 38.
38. Okay, yeah, that works.
That's what I said. 13.
Yeah, you didn't hear him, did you? Oh,
no, I didn't hear.
Like it was like almost 40 people. It was like 38 people. So yeah, I came in 13. So I was almost top 10. So yeah,
man, you shoot for that top 8, man.
So yeah, I'm gonna try next time. I'm gonna try to get that far. But yeah, man, especially since they added more people taking this shit, like I'm gonna have to go ahead and get down a little bit more. Like I've been playing Tekken like the last week and a half. Honestly, man, I've been kind of like catching up on other shit. So, be honest.
Yeah, man, I really gotta like look up like on what's going on there, so I can kind of at least get like a bit of a basic knowledge of what's going on. Because I know
I need
like
to do that myself.
Because I know certain like terrors that were happening last season to end off the TWT tour are no longer like terrors in the night. Oh my God, they destroyed. They were like, "Hey, we're gonna go ahead and make Leroy super freaking broken."
Yeah,
and then we're gonna destroy this man later.
Like they made him like super. They made him like guy level tier at the very beginning. I'm like, okay.
See, I'm hearing they doing that on purpose.
Yeah, I heard that too. Go ahead and elaborate more on that.
Like, I saw something where basically, like, they're trying on purpose to kind of shift these tier lists where they'll release somebody broken as all hell, and then like a few patches down the road just completely nerf back this person for the next release and just kind of repeat the cycle. And that's why you see certain characters never get any buffs, but they don't get any nerfs either.
Oscar.
They just don't get anything.
Oscar.
Yeah.
My
Gigas.
Bruh.
Can I get
Oh,
a buff?
Nah, man. That already exists.
Can I even get a nerf?
Hey. I'm just grateful. I know Capcom must have some questionable shit, of course.
Yeah.
But I'd be grateful as hell because of we don't necessarily have that kind of situation going on, but we
People
did
feel
have.
like that about people like Abigail, where it's more so the opposite, as in
Yeah.
y'all don't want to see this man win. That's what people
Yeah, just-
think about that one.
Yeah, I really don't.
Problem when he first came out.
Like I'm looking
Yeah.
at the tier, like look, I'm looking at the tier list right now for Tekken right now, right? Like on Event Hubs. Let me tell you where we at right now. So who do you think is
Okay.
number one?
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna guess and say. Wait, male or female?
It's
the new dude, right?
Yes. I'm just
What's
letting
All
you
right.
the new dude?
I'm gonna say. I'm
I
gonna say.
can't pronounce his name because I keep forgetting how to say
Oh,
it.
what's his name?
Bakram.
Fuma
Yeah,
Power.
that guy.
Not
Tiger
at all.
knee guy.
Nope,
I
not at all.
know he's not. I
How
know
does
he's
that
not.
help?
Nah.
No, he is number 15.
Yep.
Tier list. Akuma not.
He's number 2.
Okay. Oh,
What?
I got close. Wow. Okay.
Damn.
I'm good
I
on
know
that.
Geese isn't at the top anymore.
Oh no, he's number 3.
Wow. Okay. Dang. Who can be number one?
That's silly.
Kazuya.
We just talked about him. I mean, I'm just gonna let you.
Leroy. Oh man.
Leroy's still top tier?
Oh wow.
Yes, per Van Hooves. I'll send it to
I
you right
thought
now.
they had, is that
Oh.
fresh? Like, how fresh is that article, though?
I mean,
Yeah,
look, Fakram is on this list, so clearly it's got to be some
Yeah, it's
kind
got
of
to be
fresh.
somewhat. Yeah. Oh, wow. I'm kind of shocked because they
Hold on.
beat Leroy in the knees with the Nerf bat.
They really did. They
So
really.
unless they haven't updated it since, but as far as I know,
Yeah.
They
it
might
brought
not
up-
have
yeah.
updated that because,
It brought
like,
up-
I heard they actually like kind of hurt that man.
hey, I just put in the Zoom group chat so that way you can see on. Like I just
Alright.
I just
Check
sent it
it
to you,
out.
so y'all can look. Y'all can look for yourself.
Let's see.
That's interesting. But yeah,
Oh,
right
wow.
now, so Event Hubs has an interesting tier.
Going
Tier list
strong
right
for
now?
7 weeks.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
This is
for,
per Event Hub. This is per Event Hub. So yeah.
So like also per Event Hubs on Street Fighter 5, it was just also interesting because my boy Seven Guns is in my Twitch chat. He's talking about G is number 1. I'm like, that's actually incorrect. Guess who's actually number 1?
Who? Oh, you
Just
want to say?
guess. Yeah, don't-
I'm gonna probably say Leroy.
Like it's
Why you say Leroy? No, I'm talking about Street Fighter 5.
I'm thinking, my bad. Street Fighter 5. Oh,
Guess
I
who's
feel
number
it's
1 in that?
between like Akuma, Rashid, or Karn because it's always one of them.
You got one of them.
Rashid Wallace.
There you go.
Rashid Wallace.
Rashid Wallace is number fucking 1.
I'm not surprised.
Of course. You know what? I'm not gonna
But
lie.
hey, here's the thing though. Here's the
He was so
conversation.
fun. He's fun as fuck to play with, though. I'm won't front.
That is a lie. That is a
Rashid is
whole
the
thing.
infinite
Dude, I,
damage
lo-
trap.
I love playing Rashid when I first
I
played.
hate playing as Rashid.
I love playing as Rashid, dude.
I hate
I like
Rashid.
playing as Rashid against them Shadow Loose soldiers because you just do that quarter circle back kick and you win. And you get free fight money.
I already know.
You right. You actually right. Because I remember actually doing that and trying that. I was like, wow.
Hey, that's free fight money
No,
right
I'm
there.
sorry. It's free real estate.
Yeah,
Why is Yoshimitsu is the lowest tier person in the game? Wow.
Yes. Yes, he is. But dude,
Nobody
like,
plays with him, huh?
No, he is fucking
probably-
dangerous, dude. I've seen him in action. It's a dangerous son of a bitch.
Yeah, Tekken. I play.
People probably just don't use them. Like, because here's the thing. Like when G first came out, since we're speaking of G and Street Fighter, like when G first came out, people didn't realize that. Oh my God, text. G was considered low tier in Japan. That
Really?
just says a lot. G was considered low tier. He was considered not a problem at all.
Because
now-
America. Because America.
America.
Here's the thing, though. Here's what's hilarious about it. G was actually designed to be a boss character.
I can see that.
He's technically the boss of Street Fighter V. This is articles written of it. It's actually fact.
I mean, he does intrude on your arcade run
G is
in Street
decent.
Fighter 5.
I just
I feel like he's he's upper mid personally, because you got to get that snowball effect running to get like stuff going.
So like, yeah, it absolutely. It's basically, hey man, you got V Trigger 1? Let me pop that real quick.
Yeah.
But G definitely loses to like certain characters.
Oh yeah.
Like Cammy destroys him. Like that's literally his worst matchup. Is Cammy. I would say his number 2. Yeah, I would say number 2 is actually Mika. As his second worst. He does terrible against that, but against every other character is like that I can think of. Oh, I can handle this.
Yeah, essentially.
I'm president of the world. I can handle this. But yeah, Ran. As far as Rashid goes, Rashid is. I fucking hate that character, dude. I actually don't find him fun to play.
He's a monster.
He's been a terror. He's like literally work. Remember I was calling that game Cammy Fighter 5.
Mm.
man, that's wild back.
Dude, that stopped at season 3. That was 2 years ago. It's because Rashid just kept getting fed. They kept feeding this man. They kept feeding him.
Hey man, let's give this man a V trigger or V skill for mobility when he's already got some of the best mobility.
That shit, I remember our reaction. And I think I still have the video on my phone of me and my boy Chakotay, like sitting there, like we were all recording our reactions to that stuff. And we're like, dude, what the why did I give this man an air dash? They gave him an air dash. He is Marvel the character.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's put a Marvel character in Street Fighter 5. My name's Rashid.
That's why I like him, man.
No.
Closest person.
Here you go.
No.
Because he is the closest person that you had to an NBC character in the game. I was like,
oh my God. No. Hell no.
Outside of Shadow Lady,
That was
little shit
mess.
that they did, which was absurd. Outside of that, yeah, but she's probably the closest person you get into NBC in the game.
Yeah, man. That Shadow Lady challenge was fun. Like I got it in like 10 tries. But then I did it twice in a row. Same strategy. And y'all know who I use. I use Mika.
Yeah, you know,
There you go.
I got the Ice Queen on deck.
Yeah.
I used to play Street Fighter. I used to play Gully. I play Guile, for you guys who don't know. Guile. I play with I play with a good Shoto. Usually
Don't say Ryu.
now usually Ken.
I got
Yeah.
you.
Like,
Don't say Ryu.
Ken can get busy. Now Ryu, no, if you want a good power character, get Ryu. Like if you want a good balance of power and defense, you get Ryu for a
Man,
Shoto.
Ryu is
But if
Ryu
you
was
want,
Not
rough.
5.
but if you want to just like fuck a nigga up, then and just be a
You want
glass
to do it
cannon.
the swaggy way.
You want to do the swaggy way, get Ken. If you want to go ahead and do the glass cannon way, get Akuma. So
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Essentially.
He's not even glass cannon anymore in this game. He's just like,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
he has
so weird to me. He's got enough health.
He got 900 health, which is like the lowest. Like I think still has the lowest in the game, but it's like, man, people be putting in work with Akuma.
But
Yeah.
let me tell you this though. He is the most absurd I've ever seen him in Tekken.
Yeah, he's
Like
silly.
he worked like I did. Like I always say, I never expected him to work that well.
He translated extremely well.
Like
I mean, I saw Devin, who's never played Tekken in his life for real. just hop in and just start doing stuff because it's Akuma.
Wow. Okay, so
Like,
hey,
Same with Geese.
All right.
Same with Geese. If you know how to play SNK with Geese, it's the same shit. Like it's like
all right, so hey, I got a question in my chat here, and I think after this we're gonna wrap it up.
What's up?
What do you think is the worst character in Street Fighter V and why?
who's the worst?
I'm gonna
Yes.
say
Don't look at the tier list either.
Okay. My opinion for me, just I don't have the champion edition, but I'm gonna say Nikali.
I highly disagree with that.
You ain't seen that dude's new V skill. That thing is gross.
Just based off my recent playing. I haven't played Street Fighter in months, so,
So you can wash any Nikali that you can think of at your skill level.
I didn't say I can watch. I was just saying my opinion. I don't like that character like just as bad as you don't like Rashid.
No, I didn't say like no.
But he
we're
meant
talking about
like who's the worst, as in like tier
who
wise.
sucks. Who sucks?
Who really sucks?
Oh my bad. I don't know. I didn't
So I
look
was
at
like, wait, what?
If I had to say, I
Hey,
guess
Jury's pretty far down there. Despite I use Jury.
I
Why do y'all keep giving her stuff that don't work?
I never hear anyone talk about Alex, so I'm gonna sue for Alex.
really.
He got some buffs though, and some pretty good ones.
Even though Alex was my nigga in number 3 in Third Strike, I'm just kind of, I don't know. You don't hear conversations about him like that. I mean, I don't at least, but you know.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
this season he actually ain't that bad. Like when he got that little dumb empty. Did they nerf that out yet? Did they that empty throw thing where he can kind of just get a grab for free?
No, and he needs that honestly because
Yeah, kind of.
because
Okay, what about Nash then? What about Nash then?
nah, he's meh. I personally think Nash is like mid tier. Honestly, SC Starboat, if you don't mind me asking, if you can like elaborate on your question, you say worst character in Street Fighter V. Is it like, hey, who do we think is the worst character like right now in the season? Because I would say it's Vega.
Vega.
Really? I don't know about that.
I think it's Vega. Vega gets washed by so many people that I can name a fucking list. It's actually pretty bad. Even with his new V skill. New V skill
But
not that
I've
annoying.
seen Vega do work though.
I
Like,
think he's trash.
I
can say, but you know what? I can understand that because I don't hear a lot of conversations about Vega either. That's why I kind of said Alex, because it was like I kind of put, I guess, Alex and Vega in the same range because I don't hear anybody talk about them.
Okay, you said you mean
I feel
worse
Falk's
as in-
worse than Alex. I mean, Vega.
Like you just don't hear anyone like not in conversation at least.
Oh, so overall effectiveness, worst tools, worst number of bad Vega, hands down. I think Vega is. Now I'm gonna go to the tier list really quick, and I'm gonna see who is actually the lowest. I'm gonna go from the bottom 4, and I'm gonna start from number 5.
Because I honestly feel
And-
like Falk is worse than Vega, but that's my personal opinion.
Okay, so I got some interesting things for you. Here we go. Here's the current bottom 5, starting from number 5. And I actually kind of really don't agree with this list, like to a bit of a sense, but Geef is number 5. Worst.
Yeah,
Worse. Okay.
Geef is number 5 worst. Number 4 is Jury.
I'm not surprised, unfortunately.
Number 3 worst is Honda.
I don't agree with that.
I don't either. There's definitely characters that Honda can handle that are either mid or top tier.
Yeah, like Honda, he ain't great, but he can handle some certain people.
Yep. Second worst is Alex.
And I think he.
Yeah, I wasn't that far. I wasn't that far off.
I remember Ken Zero used to be pretty good with him.
Wait, he actually what? I think he was actually worse then than he is now.
Yeah, he was
Back when
definitely
I was
worse.
actually like playing, when I was actually using Alex, I think he was worse then than he is now.
Right. Yeah, I definitely don't agree with Event Hub's list, but I do agree with this one. This is the only one I really agree with.
Which one you see?
Vega.
The last one.
Vega.
I'm surprised Falk is not in this top 5.
Valk is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She's 9th worst. They actually have Mika worse than Falk.
That's surprising.
No, Mika would have been up there in the
No, Mika's mid tier for sure.
because they got Colleen up. Colleen is up there. She's number 13.
Yeah. They got Chun-Li at number 7, which I don't like that placement either. They don't recognize, like, a lot of people voting for this don't recognize Chun-Li's biggest strengths that he got. Chun-Li is almost back to season 1 third strike tier Chun-Li. She's almost there. Because season 1 Street Fighter 5 Chun-Li was just bad, annoying.
He was raw.
She was like nearly at her third strike level. Because third strike Chun-Li is the best Chun-Li ever.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it don't get better than that for her.
That Chun-Li is absurd.
That was Pete Chun-Li.
Yeah, that absolutely Pete Chun-Li. Not my favorite sprite of hers, but as far as like overall character, third strike Chun-Li is the best Chun-Li.
And man, that's the most refined version. I mean, that is like what technically can like the last game chronologically. Well, I can't say the word.
Official.
The last official game canon wise, right?
Right.
Yep. Even Urian was like, bruh, she kind of too much. So yeah, I don't really agree with like
Those
this list.
legendary legs.
I wonder what they basing this list off of. If he was just like,
People are going down and voting, so like there's a lot of votes, and it's pretty evened out, like on who they think are in favor and unfavorable as far as like what's their difference.
I see it. I see a little legend now.
Yeah. So I don't agree with this list for
Hey,
like a few reasons.
I got something I want to mention before we bounce out though.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Guilty Gear's getting rolled back.
Thank
Is
God.
Is this the future of fighting games?
Thank you,
Nice.
God.
Is this the future? Please
Yes.
tell me this is the future.
So please explain
agree.
please explain for folks who don't know what does that mean.
So
Rollback. Well, who want to take on this one?
you take it. Go ahead.
All right.
I'll-
Rollback is basically like games like Grow on Steam or like MK11, any American game usually.
The best one that
Certain
did it was
games-
Killer Instinct.
Yeah. And they got rollback netcode, which is what you want. Because basically, rollback is delayed based from what I hear, except once you're too far apart, rollback actually does something about it instead of just letting you sit there like delay base would. Like delay just kind of after you're too far apart just says, oh, well, I'm tired, man. I give up. But rollback still tries to kind of keep a connection going for real. And like, Guilty Gear is getting that, and that's what everyone was rooting for. And it's like, all right, this is a step in a monumental step in the right direction. We
Absolutely.
can be playing games like all these other genres get to play their games with good connections. Because you don't be hearing all these FPS players talking about, man, my connection's not that great. And if you do, it's because your internet is balls. It's not because the infrastructure is balls.
Man. So like just to elaborate a little bit further on that, Guilty Gear has a beta coming out soon that is not going to be rollback. That is going to be delay based.
And to me, that proves that was not in the cards at first.
Yeah, but I think enough people clamor for it. I especially want to thank like these big people. Sajam for sure.
Yeah,
He's been
big.
like he's the biggest proponent, but also Maximilian dude like for like actually having like I know he actually like made mentions that I think we've all Sajam was like, yo, they got an AMA, they got a little survey thing, fill that shit out. And everybody, including myself, I went on there and did it. I said roll back. roll back netcode. Please, for the love of glory.
Yeah,
'Cause,
because
like, I mean, Capcom has
They
rollback
take
netcode
away.
in Street Fighter 5, but
But they did it like how
They
you
did it
gonna
wrong.
do it so bad that it's actually like how you mess that up? Because they did it fine in MVCI rollback.
yes, they did.
That's
it.
fine.
They did it. Yeah,
That game
Well,
works online.
that's because they of course they made MVCI later, so that's when they figured it out. They just don't know how to figure it out in this game because there's different factors that you got to put in order to get your game running on.
Well, see, yeah, that's the thing about Guilty Gear, and that's why I feel this beta. That's part of why this beta is not gonna have rollback. You got to design your game around rollback from the ground up.
Yep. Agreed.
Man, I would, and see, you know what? And I kind of wish Tekken had way better netcode than what it did, man. 'Cause-
Oh,
oh,
I heard that's
God.
got one of the worst ones.
Oh, Jesus, dude. It's hands down one of the best fighting games you can ever fucking watch at a fucking tournament. I promise to guys.
Yo, I got
watch.
thank you for the I just realized. Thank you for the $10 donations, Star.
Hey,
Yeah, right on, man.
Thank
Yeah.
you. For that.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're definitely going to keep growing this podcast. I'm going to try to make the connection a little bit better. It might have been choppy, but I think as far as like everything being recorded, it's been great. So, anyways, that's why I was like, why am I hearing my LeBron James notification?
hey.
LeBron James. But as far as like the rollback netcode thing goes, like Bandai Namco does never hardly have it, but I hope this tells them. I hope it works for Arc System Works, and I hope this basically tells every other Japanese developer out there, rollback netcode is the way.
Yeah, like I really hope this is a step in the right direction for all these other companies.
Bandai Namco. Cough. Bandai Namco. Cough.
That's why I said that they're gonna be like the hardest ones to convince to do this too.
Yeah, I believe so. And they run like a lot of these games. Smash, Tekken. What else? There's definitely a lot.
Fighters to a degree.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Yep. So we got a lot of these games like that Bandai Namco has a hand in.
Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I almost forgot about that one.
Naruto.
Yeah.
So, no, yeah.
Like anything that's online, basically, that's like a fighting game of sorts. That like from like the arena fighters to like Tekken and Soul Calibur, they got a hand in it somewhere. So they need to hop on board.
They need to go ahead, hop on. But yeah, I think that wraps it up. Let me go ahead and just put the kibosh on this. I think we're what? How close are we at the time limit?
Shit, it's still kind of going. It's a little bit. So I mean, it's still so. I mean, right now it's cool. I mean, when I stop it, I could tell you the exact limit. But yeah, right now it's still going.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll say we're going to be on the safe side and kind of end that there. We're going to end things here on the Casual Fighter podcast. It's actually episode 1. We're going to have some nice music going on while we record this stuff. So once we get it together, and then we're going to get it out to you ASAP. But anyway, I'd like to appreciate all my fellow HMD brethren. We're going to try to see if we can work some things out so we'll be able to get some get some more, like some guests and everything. I already got a few guests that I know for sure are down to come through. So, and I know Bishop, I know you're going to have some people.
Oh yeah, I can definitely have some people come through. That's not going to be a problem.
Cool. But yeah, I would like to say for myself, JBJR, Zero Beat, Epidemic, appreciate you guys listening in, and we'll see you next Wednesday. And I actually mean that. We'll see you next Wednesday on my Twitch.
All right, y'all.
All right. Stay safe.